Hey everybody, it's Redhead Stepchild coming at you now. Hello everyone, welcome back to the RHSCLP of SpongeBob SquarePants, Creature from the Krusty Krab. In the last episode, we helped the professor find his jellyfish energy things and got another plane part because of it. So we are now instructed to go clear the worm of his digestive blockage. So that's the thing that we're going to do now. Although, as I was playing around getting the episode started, I did notice one thing. Also, one weird thing is if you put the camera there, it just automatically zooms back to Old Man Jenkins. I don't know why. I was just looking at that. That's kind of weird. Fun fact, that wasn't even what I was going to show. What I was going to show is that, I don't know if I've ever said what the objective thing is, but it just kind of tells you what you're supposed to do in the game. It's not really that important. I mean, it's not a difficult game. But if you press it now, it's to sort the junk into the correct buckets using the magnet. I guess the objective just doesn't load until you go into the next area. And so they didn't make one to go clear the blockage from the worm because you're in this area that's kind of like, you go into the new area. You don't, it's not a continuous like open world thing. It's just this area and then it loads the next area. So I guess that it won't show up until then. But yeah, I just noticed that and it's kind of weird that they're kept that thing from the minigame. Okay. Anyway, back to the game. Alright, so we got some Sleepy Z's to show us what we were supposed to go.
Involved in a major stomach upset. Go back. Oh, it's no use. No one is gonna save us. We're trapped here forever.
Hark! I hear the sounds of trapped villagers.
Alright, to test my theory real quick. Okay, yep, find the chili can that's causing all the indigestion. So yeah, that's really weird. I don't know why they, I guess they just didn't want to load it in. I don't know if it's just an oversight. Where they didn't think people would look at the objectives, or they didn't even think to look at the objectives. They're like, oh look, this doesn't show up when like it's supposed to. Either way, kind of just a weird thing I noticed. Alright, well we have a villager there that's trapped. Pretty, oh my gosh. I'd look around to see what the area looks like and I get attacked for it. Wonderful. Okay, we got these enemies right here that are not hard. Are there 3 of them? Looks like it. Can't tell if they're gonna attack. That one should, I think. Yep. But the one in the back, I believe, will not. Because it looks pretty... Yeah, it can't notice me. Okay. Come over here, free the villager.
We were sent to remove the blockage. It's a huge can of hot chili, but we were unable to remove it.
That's why I'm here. SpongeBob's the name, and removing cans of chili is, well, one of my many occupations that I do.
My team can help you reach it if you can reach them over this goo. Watch.
Well, if you had that, then why didn't... But you could have... Ah, don't worry.
I don't know what SpongeBob was going to say there because this person was clearly tied up, unable to move. Oh, is this going to fall? No, it's not. Okay, that was weird. I don't know why it shook like that. He was clearly tied up. He couldn't really have done anything. I don't know why SpongeBob was like, oh, we could have done this. Not really. Either way. Here. Okay. I really should have moved the camera because the depth perception right on like that was not looking too good for me, but I got it. Okay, so gotta remove a can of chili that's in the worm. We've done weirder stuff in this game. And we'll probably do some weirder stuff, so I guess this is how it is. Got another winch here that we can use. If it'll let me, that's weird. So that's one thing that I noticed in the last level as well. I don't think it was in Still Dreaming as bad. But if you come up to a winch and you're kind of attacking, it seems to lock you in the animation to where it wants you to just attack. And so you kind of have to step back, or you kind of have to stop and step back in order to get it going again. So kind of weird.
I'm trapped, you see?
Looks like we have another villager that's willing to help us in exchange for helping them. So this is kind of like there. The winch was right next to me, but it wouldn't let me do it for some reason. It first wanted to attack. So I guess it just kind of locks in the animation for a little bit. Got some enemies here. They go down pretty easily though. And we have a button. Even though that looks disturbing when it popped up like that. Seems less like a button. Oh, I fell. Seems less like a button and more like a growth from the worm, which is weird, but I'm not gonna fall for that again.
Ahoy there! Treasure!
Woohoo! Money! And enemies, but hey, money. Of course, the enemies also give us money, so just all money, more money all around. Yeah, that's all the treasure chest held for us. I was surprised they didn't put a sleepy seed in there. I figured that would have been a good one.
Oh, play nice!
Also got hit. I need to stop getting hit as much. I've been leveraging damage in this game, and it's not really a good thing. Although I can't really leverage damage here because we are on a sinking platform with these gasoline cans heading towards us in an effort to knock us off. Not too hard. It let us live pretty easily. Wasn't too strenuous platforming. There's an enemy up there. It's not gonna attack me right now. Let's get a little closer. Look at that. There it is. Boom! And it's gone. Okay. Don't know why it wouldn't grapple there for me. Now the platform is getting a little harder with these things being right near pit, so if you fall off, you fall off into the pit. Just want to focus on this thing. These enemies are annoying. They go down. I don't remember them being this bad, but yeah, they just go down, stay down for a little bit, then they'll... If you miss your shot, you miss your shot for a while. Got a little hazard here too while the enemy is there. Oh, please turn the camera. Okay, there we go. Oh, the camera's really fighting me this time. Oh my gosh. Yeah. The greatest hero in video games can be the camera person, but can also be your greatest villain. Got a winch here that we can winch. Also, I was worried about the cutscene there. I would not put it past this game to kill me right there. Not kill me, but you know, injure me without me being able to do anything about it. This one we can hit though pretty easily. Got a lot of these platforms. What are these platforms are made of? It's kind of weird just having these things with a worm. Especially when you get anchors that just kind of come out of nowhere. I'm glad that didn't hit me. I did not see the enemy until it was late. Also, we're going on a very circular path around here. But oh well, at least we can see more of the level. Probably a good way to create more without having to make the stage any longer. Just give you one giant room and have you go through that. A little more platforming to do. Got a lot of enemies up here. Gosh, it feels so weird recording right now because in the past what I've okay, I thought that was gonna hit me. In the past what I've done with recording is I didn't think that I had a good place for my microphone, so I'd set it on the floor on this little box that I have, and I'd sit on the floor next to it, but it caused a glare on the TV. I streamed Celeste a while back, and when I did that, there was a massive glare on the TV, and I had to get up during the stream just to turn the light off because it was such a big glare. And I noticed in the last level a lot too, and now a friend came over and she kind of showed me. He was like, hey, you could just, you know, move this thing in your room and use it as a camera stand, or as a mic stand. She's like, oh, I can. So now it's weird sitting in a chair, not just on the floor. I actually have back support, so my back's not gonna kill me after this, which is nice. Oh, more enemies. I thought we were done. Oh, there's one more, yeah. Oh, and I missed completely. That wasn't even close.
Not the caddy game, huh?
Is there still more? Oh my gosh, there's so many. I don't know why they just keep coming.
Take that. Aha!
Did I hit that? I think that just registered. It didn't even register. Normally with that, it kind of registers you hitting them, but I think that it took the camera away from me before I even connected with it. It was like, oh yeah, you're close enough. It's fine. Anyway, the toast moved out because it was connected to the enemy somehow. Don't know how that works, but hey, game design. Got a long room right here. Just avoid these things. Can you just go? Oh, okay. Yeah. I was like, well, this is kind of weird. Like, there's a lot of room here. You can probably just get around without even having to miss these things. Yeah, enemies. That makes sense as to why this exists. I was like, this is gonna be really easy. Nope. Game designers thought of that. Also, that was weird. I was right. I guess I was right on the side, trying to hit that enemy, but connected more with his back rather than his front. Got more enemies up here. Am I gonna? Okay, couldn't tell if that was a ledge or not. I kind of like the way they designed this level, the Alaskan Belly Trouble, because you get kind of everything from SpongeBob's gameplay. You get levels where it's focused more. This is focused on combat, but there's a heavy emphasis on platforming and timing your jumps so that obstacles don't hit you. Whereas in the last one, there was a lot of focus on gold one down here. There was a lot of focus on combat, where you had the arenas and everything, and to progress, you had to fight in the arenas.
There it is, the nefarious chili can that's causing all these problems. Now, how can I get over there?
Also, there's a sleepy seed, the more important thing. What was I saying before I was interrupted by SpongeBob? You had the combat zones. So they really did a good job of like differentiating the levels and getting new levels that are more focused on different parts of SpongeBob's gameplay. So if you don't like the combat, it's not just combat. If you don't like the platforming, it's not just platforming, which is nice.
I'm a bona fide hero.
Although do have a lot of combat. SpongeBob bona fide, just like in Oh Brother Where Art Thou. It's a really good movie. It stars George Clooney. I forget who else, but it's a pretty well done one. Got these things over here. Oh gosh. Also, these levels give you a lot of Z's. 379. It resets every time that you start a new. Every time that you close your save and open it again. So we've got a lot. Especially since this episode isn't too long so far. Also, I like those invincibility frames I had there for a quick second. Kept me from getting hit. Also, is that thing, I think, was on its stage for too long. That was pretty sure it got stuck right there. Woohoo! Alright, so we can come over here. Okay, so I thought that happened earlier. Apparently, I was too far back, so when SpongeBob grabbed on the ledge, he swings kind of downward and then comes back up, which makes sense. I mean, it's a swing. But what happened was he swung, but then hit the stage and stopped in the stage. I'm glad it didn't fall off, but that happened again there. So it's kind of a weird thing. It's not really that important, but just kind of weird for it to happen. Also got this. So what happened there was I was not paying attention and I walked forward instead of just standing still and hitting it like I should have. Completely my fault. I can't blame the game for that, although it is frustrating. I think there are too many of those enemies in this section because there were not that many in the last one. And right now when you're just trying to do your platform, it kind of takes you out of the zone of it. Also, that was, I believe that was the worm. Not very happy about whatever we're doing.
Turny, turny, turny.
here. Got another winch that we can do.
A winching we will go. A winching we will go.
Yeah, very circular path of going this way so you can progress that way, but then you have to go backwards because that's the true way to go. Kind of weird. Not too bad though. Also, that thing's not gonna attack me, so I think I'm just gonna avoid that one. It can live for now. Oh, I did what I did in the first level. You're not supposed to hold the control stick when you use these. You just let yourself fall. You'll automatically grab the next one as long as you press the X button. And I hadn't done that until like since the beginning of the game. But yeah, if you aren't careful, you'll just go too far past it to where SpongeBob won't register with it. A button that we can press, which creates more enemies, but also gives us a path. Also, it's kind of weird how they're having the roars and everything, but it's not really affecting the... It would have been cool if, like, you heard the roar and then it gave you a new path because the worm was shifting and things were changing. That would have been cool to do and, like, given the roar use. Rather than now where it's just a roar for no reason that's not really affecting anything. But oh well. Come over here, we have the sleepy seed right behind the can. That is the last sleepy seed in Alaskan Belly Trouble. And so let's go ahead and attack the can. That was awkward. Just for a fall around with him dancing and then the cutscene stopping while he's also shouting. Alright, so we have the minigame here again. Move the crane by rotating the control stick and the C stick, and hold down R to grab the junk. Still don't know why I wasn't registering the first time that I did this.
Junk in the buckets, piece of cake.
It's got some goldsies that come out of this.
SpongeBob, keep going.
Also, the professor's talking to us. Don't know why. That's
Good, SpongeBob, keep going.
He's not here. We didn't really help him with the worm.
Junk in the buckets, piece of
They could have just
cake.
had Old Man Jenkins, but just been like, "Hey, SpongeBob, good job."
That's good, SpongeBob, keep going.
Junk in the buckets, piece of cake.
Natural, SpongeBob.
Yeah, this is an all right minigame. It's kind of simple compared to. I mean, the Plankton one was simple too, but that one was more movement focused, where you actually had stuff like going on all the time. You had to think about the crab patty and everything. This one's just you do it. It takes a while for things to come. Half the time they go on the right path, so you don't have to worry about it like that. This gold one's probably gonna go on the right. Oh no, okay. Thought it was gonna go on the right path, but it did not. Either way, it's an alright level. Am I gonna get this last one? Nope, doesn't look like it. Oh, I still got it. Wow, that's incredible. Alright, so we got 15 correct objects for 15 snoozies and 30 snoozies in total. And we got the final biplane part.
Hey there, SpongeBob. Crank this beauty.
Consider her cranked. Up and a worm! The way!
We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it!
Looks like we still got some time. Let's go ahead and keep going. Yeehaw, it's the Rocket Rodeo. In space, no one can hear you scream with laughter.
Nothing bad is happening. No worms, no patties, no being strapped to a dumb space rocket traveling faster than the speed of thought. I wonder.
Starfishman's adventures continue on the back of a rocket in deep space. Nothing weird there, then. Use the control stick to move the rocket and dodge the hazards. Yeah, so we go from SpongeBob and Old Man Jenkins possibly being stuck in the worm still because of it closing its mouth, all the way to Patrick in space. This game is wild. Also, you'll see what I mean when we get started. But if I'm gonna miss the sleepy seed, it'll probably be in this section. So don't be too upset if I do, because there's a high chance I could.
I wonder who.
But as you can see, this is an on-rails section. So you can control Patrick as he
Space.
flies through the air.
Still tied to this
You have your gas gauge up at the top that shows how much gas you have. The game will tell you what to do. Also, that was totally unfair. They told me to go right, and
And the laser beams.
did I miss a sleepy seed? Oh, I guess I did. I didn't even see it. Either way, so as I was saying, you have your gas gauge up there that shows you how much gas you have. You have to keep it above the 0 point, because if you don't, then you will lose. And there are little gas cans along the way that you can go ahead and pick up in order to fill that.
Get in here, and I'll be safe.
It's pretty easy. It's not bad. You just have to make sure to focus on the directions that they tell you. You know, diving and all such. And now we have to chase after the Patty UFO going into a vortex.
Oh, I wonder what it could be.
Got a checkpoint. This part of the game's pretty fun. It's pretty simple. You just have to listen to the directions and do as it says. Oh gosh, I say it's simple as I go ahead and get hit. Yeah, so... Oh, I missed another one. Oh my gosh. So this is why I knew that I would miss a couple in this level, because you can't go back for them, so if you just miss them, you're just done.
That was strange. Oh well.
So you have to pay attention.
Tied to a rocket.
So this is one of the parts of the game that's really interesting to me, is the fact that, like, you go through so much, you do so much platforming. You start off the game with platforming, then you go into platforming, you do a little more platforming, and then you do more platforming, and then all of a sudden it comes here with this, and it's just kind of weird. It's fun, it's just weird getting into that. About how different the game styles are from each other. This game tries to do everything at once. It doesn't do everything the best, but also doesn't do everything poorly, so that's a good thing.
Everyone assume power in positions. If there's anyone who can help us, some sort of hero maybe. A big pink hero, that would be great.
Big pink hero. Well, the Hulk's green, so he probably won't be able to help. Oh, Patrick! He can do it. Also, I'm gonna lose. I missed some gas cans in order to get the sleepy seed. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, the sleepy seed was up there, so I had to take a couple hits to be able to get it.
Curse my stubby arms. I wish I could untie myself. Oh look, there I go. Sorry for cursing you, stubby arms.
And now we have a bonus game. Meteor Mania bonus game. Help Starfishman defend the space station from the incoming asteroids. Or are they meteors? Or comets? Shoot them anyway. Aim left and right with the control stick. Shoot the asteroids with the matching controller button. Or shoot like crazy.
These guys need my help. Look at me go.
Yes, so you have to aim it here. We're protecting a alien society where their space station is under attack, so we're helping them. We have our shields up there. Basically just have to destroy these
I'm the best rock shooter.
things that come near you. Each one is coded to a button, so the red ones are B, obviously, the green ones are
I'm shooting all the rocks today.
A. You can see... I don't think you're supposed to hit the UFOs. Or maybe you are. It didn't seem to affect me. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm shooting all the rocks today.
Either way, the ones that don't have anything, you can just hit them with whatever. The ones that are the rocks specifically, you have to hit with a specific button. I'm gonna let that thing go and see if it's gonna hit me. Looks like it is. Okay, let's go ahead and destroy it.
Catch you later, rocks. I'm shooting all the rocks rocks today. I'm the
This isn't too
best
difficult, I
rock
mean,
shooter
it's-
there is.
You can see what they are from a distance, so you
I'm
can see
shooting
pretty
all
far
the
away.
rocks
Even the
today.
ones that X and Y are
Let's
you know,
rock
similar
and roll.
colors on a
Look
GameCube
at me
controller.
go.
But you can still see from the
Thanks
direction
for
of whatever's
untying me,
pointed.
weird space friends. And now I can press.
So it looks like nothing hit us. Back on the rocket. Bikini Bottom isn't going to save itself, you know. Okay, with that, I think that will be where I end it because we're at a pretty good length of time. And we did a lot this episode. We finished up Alaskan Belly Trouble and are going into Rocket Rodeo with returning to Starfishman. Sadly, I did miss 2 Sleepy Seeds, which means at the end of the series I'm gonna have to go back and get those again. Luckily, it was a pretty short stage, so it's not gonna be too terrible to have to go long and find those. But that's how it is. Occasionally it happens. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned for the next episode. Oh, couldn't do my outro there. Please stay tuned for the next episode. And this is Redhead Stepchild signing off.